Anyways, let's start with big content first. I made this image in 5 seconds, so does that? Okay. So this category, sorry, this hack is Kitchen Midventure 2. It has 21 stars, but every single one of my practice files are 20. And um, this is because the game, even though the last star is actually the grand star, and technically while it counts in the star count HUD, it doesn't actually register in the. It doesn't save, so you still only counts as 20. So might as well. So let's actually start this run. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Okay, even though Abysmal is in the game, this hack is actually pretty good. And fun fact, it's a decom hack. So that means a lot of the stuff like practice or other practice tools just doesn't work on it. This hack is really simple. There's only 5 levels, 2 of which are secret ones, 3 of which are main course. The level I'm reading right now is Earth 2. There is 6 stars every main course, and there are no recurring stars. Anyways, this is Course 2, and this is the hardest star in the game, so I want to get out of the way first. Start with this ridiculous Jughead sequence. And the caps, now this category is capless, means that I don't use any special caps, and it doesn't mean that I don't use the Mario hat. I'll keep it on, and there's actually no way to lose it. In this game. So there are 2 caps in this game, which is Vanish and Metal Cap. There's no Wing Cap. And I'm found a way to basically skip all of them. So anyway, let's start with some star stars first. Also, stars in this game are eggplants, but if you collected them, they basically turn into the all-star sprite of being the outline vanilla star sprites, which I think is a little thing. A little feature, you might say. So this is the hardest to learn a game, that's why I want to get it out of the way first. It basically involves a very complex Jughead design thing. So, and what you want to do is basically, you see the bottle, like the little pond at the lower part of the stage, and what I want to do is basically to land Jughead from here, from the spawn location, all the way down there. And it's a little complex. Yo, thanks, Chop here. Really happy to see you guys. So, this one can take me a few tries because even though I practice it, it still is really tricky, and it's like there's a bit of a RNG elements here. There's also some emotional context that kind of affected my performance. So what you want to do is you want to start by grabbing the Jughead and walking on the 45-degree angle towards the edge. And when you go on the edge, all you gotta do is basically just do a very fast slide kick, which will make Jughead re-grab you, and that means it won't kill him. And you also land him down this platform. I actually never got Light Jughead to work, not even once. So that's why I have to come up with this complicated setup. I mean, Yes, I never got light trigger work, which is like there's always that element that I just can't do it. Probably because I play in widescreen and like the camera angles, and it just doesn't work in the same way. But again, I don't know. Okay, just keep waiting. So essentially, you see this bottle of water here? Sorry, this not bottle, but this pool of water here. You will want to swim through that red cage with Vanish Cap, originally that's what intended is, but here we will I'll try to manually move Chucky all the way down. Anyways, we'll do it in the alone because it was my best. Oh, come on. Normally you're supposed to. Okay, I don't want to spend 35 minutes just literally just attempting this again. But if worst come to worst, I'll have to save state it for later. But essentially, the reason why I double jump like that at the end is because what I want is to do a kick, which will put me right in the Chucky's hands, and then this will throw me while he lands in the water and he sends in it, and that will make the lower throw doesn't kill him. So again, where he throws me is RNG, but it is kind of relevant because basically none of his throws will actually kill me, and he actually won't throw you in the lava, even though actually he'll prefer that one. Okay, what? Okay, I need to actually pause one for this. No. Also, for some reason, the trick that is used to run out of Jugya for me just never works. Again, another one that I don't know why. He's nice. Then I'll be a scope for it. There we go. Way better. But other than that, the rest of the game is easy. It's just that this one star is really hard. I always got it consistently in practice, just never in practice. Never in attempts for some reason. Anyway, the reason why these slide kicks work is because there is some sort of invisible wall, and the Jugya is actually you can throw Jugya further horizontally. Anyway. Let's come back to this thought later. Let's see if. So I'm gonna take taking a break on that star and change up the route to see if something works. This is course 3, and course 3 has a few invisible blocks. One is here. And you can do this really cool trick. Oh, never mind. So the purple thing above us right now is lava, and normally there are 3 lava pillars, so you're supposed to use the metal cap. However, I figured that you only need to actually do 2 bounces, and that's make it for some reason. You only need 2 bounces to make it all the way there. So that will also be a lot best. This one is another one that is really inconsistent for me. Like, I tried figuring out strats, but it just feels like RNG, so... But I'm pretty sure this will work. Yeah. So, anyway, you enter this section. There is a bully that is shaped like a garlic on top, and if you kill it, you get a star. This level has a lot of sub-areas, and these sub-areas will have stars that are like already placed above these these teleporters that has the trans flag, which that's a reference. Anyway, if you get the star, you since they are directly placed on the board, you get the star and it will just bring you back instantly. Alright, and here's the second invisible block. There are actually hint arcs to these blocks in level. You can see one that's over there, and one that is under the spawn platform. And which is the reason why these two boxes are invisible. And now you enter this walk, which takes you to a slide and takes you to a star that is also directly on top of the teleporter with the transflag. And now for a little more physical movement, we will carry this jacket on the top of this slope, while also heavy. That's a reference to Transcending the Rainbow, true. Anyways, actually one of the reasons why I think this hack is built in BCom is for the final boss, otherwise all these courses are basically just binary only. Anyway, so the reason you need that is because of the red bars here. Normally you're supposed to use the VC to get past the red bars, but you can basically go check it and then you fall through a wall directly on that section. Alright, I think that was the last part in this level, which is reds. And this game doesn't have 100 coins, but there are reds every level. There are some reds here. And by the way, if it isn't obvious, the purple stuff in the ground, the purple green stuff is quicksand, and I'm pretty sure this is the only level in the game with quicksand. Oh, okay. This enforces 2 other levels in quicksand, and here's proof. Oh, okay. That's fine. I can still go back. This level contains one of my most hated enemies, which is this noob pit. Okay, no, please don't show. Nice. There we go. Alright, now we go to the 2 mini courses in the game. This one is the golf mini course, which has a bunch of reds you can collect. In total, there are 68 of those reds, and not 59, which I think is kind of disappointing. You can also do a kick. Basically, there's a little trick I've done, is that if you do a kick with while holding backwards, you will kick back really far, and that looks really neat, so I'd advise to implement it. Okay. Since this deck has no hectis or timers to support, that kind of makes practicing it a little harder, and that's probably why I haven't seen like full speedrun of this deck in any manner. Yep. Okay, so there might be a reason behind my RNG mic. So my laptop actually gets pretty hard during streams, and that's why I have a laptop cooler sitting right below it. I don't know if my mic is good enough to not pick up the noise created by that laptop cooler. So it also might be dependent on where I'm sitting, and I hope that there's no environmental noise in my freaking room. Oh no! Yeah, I shouldn't go back.
Mamma mia!
Yeah, like I said before, capless here is like by the pan definition. No special caps would be a better name, but pan and point the term anyway, so I kind of just have to use it wrong. I should probably put a trademark whenever I want to use this term next time, to be honest. Oh, actually, you actually never throw me down this angle before. This level is like relatively easy to move around. Oh, okay, no. Almost false buffer. What? Oh, okay. So, fun fact, Course 2 actually has 2 areas. So let's go to the second one because I wasted too much time on the first one right now. I would definitely go back for a star later. We start with the star, which is jumping across a bunch of pillars to find secrets. Nothing too special about it. Just make sure not to fall down because the red stuff below is quicksand.
Here we go!
Here's a mini reds section. There's only 5 reds for some reason, rather than the normal 8. And I don't know if you can actually set the parameters for that in DCOM. I never really touched those features. Right, there's a red on top of here, but that's a bomb. So, and even though the star position indicator is up there, the star itself actually spawns inside the cage. But anyway, if you take the wall for the trans flag, again it takes you to inside a cage, and you can just walk out. Anyway, here's King Womp for the just a normal King Womp for hits and he's dead. There we go.
Here we go!
Okay. And time to showcase a little feature in this game, which is if you pause the menu and you use the D-pad, you can see the star hints, which I think is pretty cool. The last one right now is the one I'm missing, so hoping for it. Well, thanks to you kids, thanks for the PL. Good luck. Anyway, there's this 3-star. Now this level is the actual King's level. This one is the actual caps level. It has the 2 switches, the metal and vanish. However, none of the stars actually use them. And in fact, the only star on this level is basically a bunch of coins placed around.
Here we go!
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention every star in this game is non-stop, so that's nice. Oh. Anyway, range stop. Is this one a bonus level? I don't know, and I don't answer. So this is course 1, and it's home to some really cool tricks. Anyway, let's go let's go beat up Wiggler first. He's back at the end of this path. His nose is the onion, which is pretty much the only kitchen reference in this game other than the stars that are eggplants. Nope!
Mamma mia!
That was spectacular dead. There's this red coin that is like basically just hidden here for some reason. It's really funny. Okay, he's dead.
Here we go!
Alright, now we got Wiggler, we can go for some other stars in this level. Loading reds, which I've been collecting. So, a little fun fact is that this level is the only one with the star that requires both the vanish and metal cap. And anyway, normally you're supposed to beat the snowman in order to take the trans flag warp, but you can basically. But I found out that it's much funnier that you can literally just stand right next to him and use the warp, which takes you to this star.
Here we go!
And which takes you to this red coin. This area over here is secret. Not all of these coins are secret, it's just only some of them. Get up. Nice. Someone here? Okay. Good. Cool. Okay, Reds is up there. Anyway. Alright, so there's only 2 stars left. Now, there are since only 2 stars left. Let's do the most broken thing. Okay, not really the most broken thing. And the reason why they are the last 2 stars. So, let's start by grabbing this big open. Tilt the camera a bit to the left. Drop it down the slope, and then the problem is doing this. Dive when you and then you dive down the slope, which will grab the penguin, and then do a forward handspring. Now, this trick is actually not necessary, it's just that you can transfer the penguin or maybe a bit faster. You get the baby penguin to the baby penguin mother, and you get the star. Okay, they're eggplants. I need to stop calling them stars. Anyways, now you will take the baby penguin again and jump down this lake. Alright. you want to swim to what you want to do is you want to swim towards like the left corner of this. Drop first of penguin and swim towards this corner. Then you try to do that autograph animation by pressing with E while the penguin is at the left corner, and somehow you clip in. Anyways, I'm on last star now. And the reason why I estimate is like 35 minutes. Yeah, I don't know if this can be fixed with modern ecom, because not being able to escape Jagiawa when it throws you like that is kind of annoying. But it's manageable because, like I said, he doesn't really throw you anywhere that kills you. So this is actually not the last star. Like I said, this game has 21, but the last one is the grand star, so it doesn't say. Okay. Almost did the wrong thing. No! Don't dive! Okay, so if I do it correctly, you're supposed to kick, but somehow I just have way too much speed and I just dive. And since there are no tools to see the amount of speed you have, it's basically kind of an RNG. Oh, wait, wrong. Which is why, so every single level in the game is open other than Caps, which at 3 stars, which is why I tried to do it first, but it just wasn't, but it was just never happening, so. Literally what I feared the most in the SRM run happens. Literally. When I say that, my sister will probably break open the door. And this is the real reason why I don't stream much, because literally anytime, she could literally just random. This is what the streaming feels like to me. This is so tilting. Anyways, I'll try my best not to go overestimate because there are still this in the final boss part left. So how did the slide kick always work for me and it just doesn't work anymore? How much time I have left? Okay, I have 8 minutes left for this single shot. No! Stop! Okay. Anyway, I figured out the input sequence, so the problem is that you're supposed to kick and not dive, but then I have literally just a little too much speed and I start diving. It's really annoying. Just look at this for once. I would, anyways, if this goes on too far, I would try to save state my way out this. Just because this is kind of a showcase, more showcase than like an actual speedrun. I've actually never seen anyone speedrun this thing, even though it's like short and beats. I need to hold back there, but it just didn't work. Okay, well, it's not good getting overestimate time. Oh wait, so first, make a save state here, just not to, just not simple enough. Right, it's time to use the save state here. Okay, almost got it. Okay, I got a kick somehow, but what? Almost got it. How did that turn into a dive? Diving! Come on. I expect this. There we go. Let's go. Anyway, you're supposed to go into his arms like that, which is kind of requires some hard movements. The problem why I don't use stage in the first place is that because I was so consistent with the trick, but now it just doesn't work anymore for some reason. It just stops working during the live event, which is so freaking important. Anyway, you go here, kill this Goomba, and what you want to do is you want to face towards these slopes. Turn the Chucky to the left, align yourself with the wall, and either press E or run down. Both works. And then you jump edge, aligning yourself with that right wall, and then it should go to your side. Anyways, since I'm literally using save state at this point, I can showcase this little jump. Turn the camera a bit to the left here, and you do a EOJ off the slope. Okay, not far enough. Angles to skew, which will launch you far enough to reach the side. And you know, in actual speedrun, it's probably faster to just get a cap. Like that trick is necessarily overcomplicated. So it's just faster to grab the vanish cap and go. Again, like all of the other stars, you don't need a metal cap. You can just grab the vanish one and then swim. I hope I can showcase that because it's running really low. Anyways, you land in this. You also land in this warp, and then it makes your camera look weird. And the camera will actually reset if you go to touch the water or get damaged. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time for that. Once you get 20 stars, you can open up the star door, which leads you to the final boss. Initially, you thought it was just a normal King Bomb fight, so you grab him in the back. Oh, and it turns out you actually throw bombs at him, kind of like Mario's 4DS, if I'm not mistaken. So, And since he only has one health, let's try to showcase this. If you're holding a bomb and then just walk towards him with it, the bomb will actually explode in Mario's hand, except it's not damaging Mario. And you can grab the Grand Star with the bomb in your hand, which will release it. I think this is the last star in the game, so that's it. I'll get some. Okay, I think you can time that now. Really, really bad though that I have to use save states for the Chucky star, because otherwise it went really smooth in practice for some reason. I tried many types of
Thank you so
jumps
much for
though,
playing
and
my game.
somehow I just never got it the correct way, even with states. Thanks, GG's. I guess I'll probably. I have no idea what this means.